this is a video about Character Fair. We are so excited that you have joined ACE this year. One of the things that ACE has really enjoyed doing since it began in 2007 is a Character Fair. This is where you work on a project that you invent all between the family and the student, and you decide what character trait you're going to focus on, and then you decide what you want to do with that character trait. For example, you could think of something that you need in your life, like you need more punctuality, for example, and then you can design a project around that. Or you could see that your family already does a great job feeding the animals every single morning on your farm, and that is something you have to do for punctuality because you can't be late feeding animals. So you can decide that this is something you're already doing as a family, and we're going to make sure we honor it and emphasize it by doing our project around punctuality, specifically in feeding our animals. One way, you thought of an area of weakness and you designed a project around that. In another way, you found a project you're already doing and you matched it with one of the character traits shown in this year's character booklet, and you focused on that as an individual or as a family. That brings me to the next part. This is a project that you can do as a family. Everybody can work on feeding the animals, for example, or you can work on something individually. Some families have several siblings, but they like individual projects. Some families have several siblings, and they really like to have a group project as one family, so they're not doing a whole bunch of little projects. This project is due at the end of the year, and we progressively walk you through it slowly. Just pay attention to the home-linked assignments, and you'll be able to see what the expectations are from week to week. There's also some instructions in your character booklet that you can read through, kind of get familiar with those. This is something that, we use to emphasize the most important thing at our school, because we do our academics as a vehicle or as a way of growing our character. Academics are not the end goal. Growing inside who we are inside is our greatest goal, and that is our character. So you have been impacted by your own character, you've been impacted by other people's character, and this project can be a really creative, fun way for you to focus on one of the traits we're doing this year. And as a result of that, your project will be displayed at the end of the year in a big room with lots of trifold boards. Maybe people bring in their project, and you'll walk through the instructions a little bit by little bit throughout the whole year. Hopefully you guys have a great time and turn up a beautiful, well done project.